iPhone 13 Pro Max, a pro phone in every sense, and I've been using it for more than a year and I'm not upgrading to iPhone 14 Pro Max. The only difference between 13 Pro Max and 14 Pro Max is the pill-shaped notch, which Apple calls it Dynamic Island, and the deep purple color. Other than that, you won't find any major changes. You spend 1 lakh plus on a phone and what do you expect? Awesome feel of the phone with quality hardwares, next level display, extraordinary performance, battery that can last easily a full day, and a camera which gives consistent output. Let's talk on these all 5 points for iPhone 13 Pro Max and let me share my experience and my review for using it over a year as my primary phone. iPhone 13 Pro Max looks very beautiful. It's one solid rectangular device with squared off edges. There's a matte finish glass at the back and I own a Sierra Blue which looks beautiful. The prominent thing at the back is of course the Apple logo and the humongous bulging camera module. It is wrapped around with the surgical grade stainless steel which looks very premium. Buttons are placed very ergonomically and the weight, you can definitely feel 240 grams in your hand. I have been using this phone without any case, without any tempered glass, without any film on the display, and it is held up really well. There are no scratches on the screen or on the back. There are minor scratches on the stainless steel band. But let me tell you, someone with butterfingers should not use this iPhone without any case because it is very slippery. So I would suggest to use Apple original cases, maybe a silicone case, or I sometimes use this Apple leather case, and let me tell you, this is a very good case. The display of this iPhone is 6.7 inches and it is a Super Retina XDR OLED display with 458 ppi. The screen to body ratio is 87.4%, which is awesome, and the screen comes with the ceramic shield, as Apple calls it, in a very fancy way. But the gist is that it will not attract scratches easily and it will not break. The brightness of the screen can go up to 1000 nits. For the HDR content, it can go up to 1200 nits. In real world, that means you can see in sunny days outside very easily. And the best thing about this display is the 120Hz ProMotion display. It is something that you can only feel it once you use it, and if you use it, you can't go back to a 60Hz screen. Apple came very late in this 120Hz screen thing, but they nailed it. In real world, I can say this is the best display in any smartphone currently. The crispiest display, the smoothest display, the smoothest 120Hz that you can experience in any small device. Even if you compare this with an iPad, I remember the older generation iPhones, they used to attract scratches, small scratches, but this screen has held up very nicely due to the ceramic shield. This phone comes with A15 Bionic chip with 6-core CPU, 2 performance cores, 4 efficiency cores, and a 5-core GPU. It has a 6GB RAM, and let me tell you, numbers don't justify the RAM of this phone because the memory management by Apple is just next level. If you are seeing any app or Safari or anything and you close it and you see it maybe next day or maybe 2-3 days or maybe a month after, it will open from there only. That is the level of memory management, and whatever you throw at it, it will tread away very easily. Whatever games, heavy GPU hungry games you play, it will play without any hitch. You can open multiple heavy apps together as well in the app tray and it won't sweat. But it will become little hot, and that is fine. Till now, I have not faced any glitch, any freezing issue. That is why I just love this iPhone 13 Pro Max. Well, when it comes to battery, the battery is 4353 mAh. And to give you context, it can last easily whole day with proper pro level heavy usage. If you're doing a medium usage, it will last you more than a day, And if you're a light user, come on, you can spend 2 days with this iPhone without thinking of charging it. Let me give you an example. I go for a short ride within 100 kilometers. Going up and down 200 kilometers takes around 4 hours. And that 4 hours, the GPS, the navigation is totally on. And once I reach the destination, I also do some kind of a vlogging. So 1 hour of vlogging and 4 hours of GPS navigation. Still, when I reach back home, I have still 20 to 25% of the battery. That is the level of battery of this iPhone. I have never faced an issue wherein I oozing to do some kind of a work on this iPhone and I see the battery is not there, or I'm not confident that I'll be able to perform any tasks. But if you talk about the charging is still, if you compare to the market, which is going to 80 watt charging and much more than that, Apple is still at, I think, 27 watt charging, which they say is a super fast charging. But I feel personally that is not a problem for me. If you charge for half an hour, it goes up to 50%. You charge for 1 hour, it will go up to 80-85%. And full charge will happen in around 1.5 hours. And I don't use MagSafe. It does get hot while charging till 80%. But after that, it cools down. So there's an option for charging optimization and I use it. The strange thing is, it's been more than a year and the battery health, it's still 100%. The most attractive thing of this iPhone when you see from the back, or if somebody is seeing, is this camera module, which is very much bulging. There are 3 cameras, 12 megapixel each, a wide primary camera, one ultra wide camera, telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom. This camera gives awesome output whether you click a photo or you do any kind of a video. It has some awesome low light photography as well. Also, there's a hidden feature of taking macro photos, which turns on automatically if you move your iPhone closer towards the subject. It will automatically change to that macro lens, and also when you pan out, it will change into normal. So there is no manual option wherein you can put that macro thing, but the photos are just awesome. They come so beautiful that you've clicked from a very heavy DSLR. The front camera is also 12 megapixel and it clicks decent photos. It has all the cinematics and portrait modes for videos and photos. This phone also have ProRes and ProRAW. That means that you have the raw files of the images or the videos, and iPhones above 128GB has this option only. Less than that doesn't have this option, and it is very useful for a professional photographer or a videographer wherein they can use that raw files to do anything with the images or the videos that they have captured. And let me tell you, all my videos, be it this Tech Appetite channel, be it my Manav Tyagi channel, everything I do with this iPhone. Currently, I'm talking to iPhone 13 Pro Max. To conclude, I can say that if you are in the market and your budget is more than 1 lakhs and you are looking for a phone which is pro level, then you can go with iPhone 13 Pro Max or 13 Pro as well blindly without thinking twice. You can get the base variant, which is 128GB of this 13 Pro Max at a price of 1.05 lakhs, which is a great buy. And the good thing about having this phone in 2023 is that you will get software update for at least next 5 years. And this phone is really built to last. As you can see, the condition of my phone after a year, and it has held up really well. If you are already using this iPhone 13 Pro or 13 Pro Max, do not buy iPhone 14 Pro or 14 Pro Max. You won't feel any kind of upgrade. You can wait for the iPhone 15s in September 2023. Thanks for watching till here. Hope you liked this video. See you in the next video.